Hello, everyone, and welcome back again to CAP Social Network. So, in today's video, I wanted to talk about black women who use men to have babies by only to trap the men. Because some of you fellas that may listen to my content and follow my channel may have a homeboy or a relative who may happen to have a kid or either kids that he didn't even intend on having, all due to how he was quote unquote trapped into having those kids, due to how it may have came a case where both him and the woman that he may have had his kids by and got pregnant were supposed to have been practicing safe sex, only for after they were to get done having sex, him throwing the condom away, of course ejaculating inside the condom, because believe it or not, fellas, there are some women so diabolical, so maniacal and foolish, and in the same breath so conniving to the extent where they'll have sex with some guys, use some protection after the guy may ejaculate inside the condom and usually throw it away. And then right after the guy may walk off, they may sneak and insert the semen that's inside of the condom inside their vaginas just to make a baby. A true story. I mean, that has happened quite a bit of times, more than quite often, whether you know it or not. And there are some guys that may have, before he may have usually had sex, or before he may, to put it another way, before he may have had the sexual encounter with the same woman who may have went as far as doing things of that nature, may have already told her straight up he didn't want any kids at the moment. For instance, he may have been a guy that may at the time have been in college and was trying to further his education and advance in life before he were to have kids, only for him to be able to meet that special someone, and then one thing leads to another, them becoming intimate with one another, put another way, and then eventually after using protection while having sex with that special someone on numerous occasions, only for her to eventually break the news to him sooner on down the line, saying that she's pregnant by him. And there are some women, for the most part, who may go as far as trapping guys, so to speak, by having kids by the guys, even if the guys may not want any kids at all, but still may somehow trap that guy and sneak a baby on that guy, just because the guy may be very appealing to them, very good looking to them. Or another reason they may do it, some women do it, is not only because of how sexually appealing the guy may be to them, but due to the simple fact that some may feel like just because the guy may be very attracted to them, then therefore after having kids by that guy, the children will be just as attractive as the guy they may find attractive is. I know this may sound crazy, but women have kids for all kinds of delusional reasons. And not only that, but there are some women right now that have lied to men that after having or getting pregnant, first after having sex with the guy, getting pregnant by the guy, and telling the guy that they are pregnant by that guy. And then the guy usually takes, most time the guy will usually take the woman's word for believe that the baby is his, only to eventually break the news and the guy to find out that the kid was never his to start with, after buying Pampers for the kid. The guy after the guy went out of his way to support the kid by buying Pampers for the kid, Similac for the kid, clothes for the kid, and all, and only to eventually once again find out that that kid never was his to start with. And this is one reason why guys, as soon as they may have us, because it may come a case where a guy may meet a woman at either a bar or a nightclub. They may engage in talking and having a few drinks, only to either go to his place or her place and then become intimate one another. Then 6 months later, that woman may break the news, may either give him a call or text. They may still be talking from then on after having a one night stand with each other, or what may have been really intended to be a one night stand may turn into something much more long term, especially whenever that woman may break the news, or she may break the news to that same guy that she may have met at either a bar or a nightclub. And once he may find out, in some cases that guy may just all of a sudden abandon her for good. And one way guys may do so, some guys, is by moving out of town altogether, not only changing their phone number, but also blocking their phone number so the woman can not contact them anymore after that. If not that, blocking the woman on social media, if they may both have each other's social media handles or whatnot. Let me not keep on dragging this video that much more further, because I'm about to show you some clips, all courtesy of TikTok, with women, black women specifically, giving their perspective on both how and why women go as far as having kids by guys just to be able to trap the guys. And not only that, but having the guys pay child support as well, even when the guys may not be that financially stable enough to be able to afford to pay child support. Without further ado, here you go, folks.
Answer: you were not trapped. We are all adults. There are inherent risks to intercourse. One of them is conception. So, if you willfully engage in this activity, where the inherent risk of said activity is conception, pregnancy, and then the birth of a child, you are not trapped. And that is on assumption of risk.
If you're dating a man, yeah, and the man not ask you to go born, or you guys didn't plan together to have a baby, and you go get belly, my dear, that is on you. If you tell the man that you're pregnant, yeah, and he tell you he don't want that pikin, or he doesn't want to have a baby with you, that is on you. Not gonna suffer yourself, they swear for the man. My God will judge you. My God don't go judge him for nothing. Yeah? And God will not even punish him. Just tap yourself and tell yourself, say, if I want this pikin, I will look after this pikin by myself. But it's not on the man. Yeah? Because by yourself, now you decide to have this baby because you can protect yourself. If you're lucky, the man will talk, say, okay, keep the baby. But if the man talks to me, no, keep that pikin, it's not on the man. Not the suffer yourself, they swear for him, yeah?
It's like you trying to trap me.
I need all the men to come to the front of the congregation. Let's chat. Adult activity is a 3-component thing. Number 1 is for pleasure. Number 2, for bonding. Number 3, reproduction. At least that's how I see it. But see, a lot of y'all fellas, y'all just want the number 1. Y'all just want the good feeling and the pleasure, and that's it. And a lot of y'all don't care that it's a bonding mechanism, even though y'all have an adult activity with the same person. It bonds you to another person. And baby, that's how you make babies. It's for reproduction. So y'all sit here and say, oh, she trying to trap me. She knew I ain't want no baby. Okay, but when you signed up to do adult activity with her, the reproduction is a part of the mix. And y'all try to act like it's not, like the baby just came out from the sky or she just put it in herself. You were complicit. Stop acting like you was.
With a baby don't always mean child support. A baby just give a bitch an excuse to be lazy. So the bitch tell you, oh, I can't work because the baby is full-time job. Well, jobs pay, bitch. So if you've been here 8 hours with this baby, bitch, you should have a paycheck, right? Why I gotta pay all the bills when you working from home, bitch? Then you got the other bitches that put the nigga on child support and he trying to take care of his kid. That's just the fee you gotta pay for not wanting that bitch. It's the I should have nutted on your stomach or in your mouth, bitch, fee. Don't let no bitch tell you she can't do shit because she got kids. Bitch, you should have incorporated that in your life and your time before you had the baby, bitch. So no, being a mother is not a full-time job because jobs pay. Being a mother is the shit that you're supposed to do when you decided to get pregnant and have a fucking baby. Moral of the story, you give them nut, their body turn it into a baby, and now they give you fucking problems.
The toxic women who only had a child to trap a guy, what ends up happening is when that guy leaves or whatever happens in the situation, that toxic mother becomes bitter and she can't show love to her child because she didn't have the child because she wanted the child, or she has a mother, a loving nature. She had the child to trap a man. She had a child because of the fantasy. So when it doesn't play out how it's meant to play out, when they break up, he moves on, and whatever he does, she can't even look at the child. Like, every time she looks at the child, she sees the father, whether the child looks at the father or not, in her head. And also, you know, she might be great at providing, let's just say, you know, going to work, making sure he has hot meals and all the latest clothes, shoes, and like, she will do that financially very well. But when it comes to love, hugs, attention, support, she's nowhere to be seen. And this is why these kids end up so basically destroyed, because the father don't give a toss about them and has run away or gives minimal contact, and their mother, who should be the one to nurture them, who should be the one to love them, support them, and do two people's jobs, can't really be bothered. So she does what she has to do, okay? Like I said, is provide financially. But when he needs love from his mother or father, he's not seeking it anywhere. So what ends up happening is he ends up, different things happen, but ends up going to the streets, you know, ends up abusing women because he didn't get that love from his mom. You know the vicious cycle, how it goes. So understand that this is the vicious cycle, how it is. You know, these toxic people not seeking therapy, then having children, and then bringing their trauma onto the children, and then that, you see how it goes. So, you know, doesn't matter whether the parents are mother or father, if they're toxic, they shouldn't be with the child.
Now, with that being said, I want to know what you guys think about this particular subject. And don't forget to, first and foremost, like the video, share it, comment on it. Last but not least, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, you guys have a blessed day.